There's a place that we haven't arrived at yet. It looks like a circle of beings who've journeyed deeply and devotionally, finally finding their way to something like an alchemical council with each other. A place where these beings come together and offer everything they have to the center. A devotional gathering with the earth and our human family at the very heart of why we come together. It's a much more advanced gathering than any festival or circle or training field of our age. A circle where each being who has grown into a teacher or master or community leader or initiated one in their own right is humbled, refined, and grown by the simple presence of the others in the field itself, not by their existing individual transmission stream or their existing echo chambers. It could be seen as a council of lineages, or a convergence of great forces of love, or a coming together of those who both have their listening and a generally healthy relationship with their personal power. Mythically, this circle has been symbolized throughout time through meetings of the small gods, but it also sits in a symbolic place that's actually really accessible for each of us, as an image of First Nations Americans, chiefs, wise ones, elders of different clans, coming together in the teepee and around the fire for sacred exchange. The specific thing that I'm speaking of here isn't exactly any of these pieces, but they definitely point towards the thing I'm naming and calling us towards. The thing that I'm talking about doesn't exist inside any one person's circle of influence. I don't come to you and you don't come to me. We meet somewhere off to the side in a genuinely neutral power dynamic. I watch my peers build empires or businesses or temples where they get to teach and initiate their own thread of it all, but they have no real place where they can be fully activated in exchange and eye to eye with equals from different lineages or different expressions of power and love. That we haven't found our way to this place yet reveals to me our developmental stage as a collective. It also reveals to me the developmental stage and internal readiness of both my peers and myself. Probably when that circle finally comes, it will likely go for days and nights. And at the end of it, we'll acknowledge that there's no honest path forward without this becoming an ongoing thing, a yearly gathering, a generational continuance. Probably those who converge for this thing have already individuated and have been full-time devoted to their threads of the dreaming for a long time. Probably they are already seen as somewhat established in their seat within their community or field. They are deeply practiced in sharing the pieces they hold, and they are in sensory attunement with the collective body and what they feel is needed in these times. Likely, only those powerfully choosing deep curiosity and a willingness to reveal themselves and be grown and refined will be welcomed by the others at this fire. I believe this gathering doesn't just live in my own mind, but rather sits in the collective unconscious as a natural archetypal convergence that's part of our essential humanity and a healthy developmental step for a genuinely sovereign collective body to emerge. My sense for the last 6 years is that I'm not the one to call this gathering. Rather, I'm the one that initiates the process and signals to the others it's time we get started. I hope this message finds its way to the one that hears it as the signal they've been waiting for to call this sacred circle. May this be heard so the rivers converge.